Alright, hello. Welcome back to another stream. I'm gonna do another evening of No Man's Sky. I enjoyed it yesterday, yesterday evening. So I thought I'd do another episode. Nice and relaxed, nice and chill. What day is it today? Thursday, so it's nearly the weekend. The weather has gone cold, but that's okay. Where did I put that lighter? I literally just had it. Oh, this world. I bet it's fallen down somewhere. Oh dear. There it is. Okay. It was underneath it. I'm gonna try and stay up as late as I can for you guys. I have been tired today going into work there, so just thought I'd let you guys know. That'd be at least try and get an early night, right? At least try. So alright. Graphics is definitely improved. It has improved the frames, colours, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it yesterday. I did. Alright. Palm trees. Well, you can't go wrong with palm trees, right? Paradise, I suppose. Got like this crimson crimson grass. My character looks like the little thing on his shoulder, which I like. It's a nice planet, it's a nice upgrade. Right, it's a nice update. I think it's done very well. Wow. It's like actually it's that big. Like, the mountains are that big that, like, you can't see down on the floor and you can't actually look up because everything's all on an awkward angle, so it's not as if you can get a straight perspective. This was probably how Earth looked like when it was first being developed into continents. It was just one big massive lumpy landmass that broke apart over millennia, billions of years. And it's similar here. This, you know, there have been a lot of earthquakes, a lot of tremors, and that's one thing I've noticed that's been missing in this game is earthquakes. Noticed, like we've witnessed a tornado, right? That is on the video I did that was last week. That one got nearly 500 views, that, right? Because it's epic. The tornado comes at the beginning, right? So that's why it did okay, because the tornado and the giant worm were at the beginning of the video, so people knew they could just click on and watch the first 5 minutes, and then that was it, because that's all they wanted to see was the tornado and the worm. And I got both one after the other, which is pretty cool. Like, I dropped on with that, I was lucky. So we've seen a tornado, so I am kind of wrong there, I suppose. But I would like to see, like, some other type of stuff, like earthly disorders, you know, like tsunamis and earthquakes, and, well, they've put volcanoes in, so, but they've not put the disaster in, they've just put the effect. It's not as if magma's spewing out of it and creating stuff. It's a visual effect. So they have done that. Right, so they have done a little. I think the only one I've not seen is like a battle. Like an alien battle in the skies, like watching an actual AI airborne war, which would be cool. Oh dear. So you can't even walk straight? You can only walk straight for a certain amount of time because the world's just weird. But a good weird, you know, like good. Like a chill weird. I don't know what it's trying to get me to collect, but the game tries to put you in strange places. But it was a nice stream yesterday, though. I really appreciate that. Like, it was decent. You know, we had a lot of chilled out viewers who just wanted good sleep. It was pretty epic. You know, we had like, oh dear, I think, right, there was like, it fluctuated between, as an average, between like 8 to 12 to 17 viewers, right, which I didn't think No Man's Sky was like popular, you know. Wow. Look, you can't even see down the valleys. Like, you can't even make it out. Even with your scope, you can barely make it out. It's like an ultra high definition scope, and even that can't read it. It's such a weird, unusual, beautiful planet. It's so, I don't know. No, is this where I ended up? What? Just did like a little loop. Like, there's gotta be a cave, right? Like, there has to be. There has to be a cave. Either way, I'm gonna need speed, and we're gonna need a ship, so let's do it. Look for a cave. We're gonna go cave diving. That's what we're gonna do. We go cave diving. Wow, it's a nice ship. That's a really nice ship. Oh dear. You guys have a look at it close up. Oh dear. There we go. Epic, right? It's a beautiful shape. Getting some speed. Yeah. Wow. Cool, right? Alright, look for any caves. Let's have a look. Just need to find a cave. Somewhere that we can explore. Nice deep. Deep. Unusual. The gravity's dense up here. High gravitational planet. Interesting. Yeah, and God bless everyone this evening, whoever's watching. If there is, it's a pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Whether it's 1, 10, 50, 1,000, doesn't matter. Right? Fact is, it's planet Earth, right? Planet Earth. Nice. Oh man. Alright. I don't think there's a teleporter on this place, but I'm gonna put one on here so we can come back. In fact, I don't even know actually if I actually built one. think I'll put a base on here. May as well. It is a really nice planet, so alright. Go in for a landing. There we go. Come on. Oh, nearly. Come on, let me. Oh, come on. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, gods of No Man's Sky. Oh dear. Bullshit. Oh, that looks scorching. It's actually pressure. Right, I don't actually think it's like water, right? I don't think that's water. I think what we're seeing is pressure. And that stuff that's raining isn't water, it's probably like a particular element or something that's in the atmosphere or the earth that when exposed to extreme pressure it reacts and it releases heat. So basically the way this planet works is that it must collect all the heat, right, and all the cold air, right, and instead of like having like this composite like linear system that mixes both high and low pressure around its stratosphere, right, like it doesn't have a consistent one, so it looks as though all the cold pressure and all the high pressure, right, is just all in one place, right, and they kind of like the pressure must be so strong that they must bounce off each other, and all that back and forth bouncing off each other creates friction and heat, and then it explodes, and then this happens by the looks of it. Like, that's my best thought about it, you know. Alright. No, I do appreciate all the early views. I do, that's very kind of people I've dropped in to say hello. I know they're in the background, but it's nice. It's gonna have to be power, right? So okay, like advanced technology, so teleport, right? Get like the teleporter, right? Oh, this is powered. So hold on. The planet is that powerful that it powers it? What? So how come I had to power it last time? What? Is that like upside down? Whoa. I am very confused about how this works. Hey Platinum. Good evening, sir. How are we on this fine evening? Thursday. Hope you're okay. Linear Sigma. So it's called Linear Sigma, right? So why is it not called Nico? So this is the current system, but it's not called. I'm confused. I suppose I'd have to go through every single one of them, wouldn't I? To check them all out. I don't even know where's what, what's who. Not a clue. It's not even. It's like this is saying my current system. It's not called that. So I don't. This is saying it's my current location, but it's not, is it? So that's my current location, but that's my current system. Right. Hey Platinum. I'm glad work is done. Yes. Yes. Time for rest. Time for rest and respite. Right? I think we should all get a McDonald's. I think we should all get a McDonald's. Double quarter pounder without any cheese for me. Extra onion with mustard. With a large fries. And a large banana milkshake. That's what I'd like, please. Pretty please. That's what I really love right now. I think that's what we should order. Hope you guys enjoy the clouds. Help you get to sleep. We'll spin this camera around. Welcome to Ghost Airlines. I was going to play on DayZ. That's what I was going to play on. But then I felt like flying around in a ship. If I could fly around in a helicopter or an aeroplane in DayZ, I'd play that. But you can't for some reason, so it's what it is. Probably do one more, like, you know, loom around the planet, you know, another loom, and then we'll go. Enjoy the colours though. No, I forgot to pick up sugar. You know, for like a cup of coffee and stuff. So that means if I make a cup of coffee this evening, it's got no sugar in it. Like, that's not fair, right? I mean, all I had to do was go to the shop, right, and pick up more sugar, but you know what? I just didn't. I probably didn't want to have any more sugar, right? I probably wanted to, like... But yeah. But I hope you're all okay. Doing very well. I do hope that people have been lovely to you today. You know, speaking to you very nicely. You know. Move on to the next system soon, find a planet. Always do. Always do. But I know Thursdays are kind of quiet. I know Wednesdays are... You know what? I've probably past couple of weeks only, maybe 3 Wednesdays have actually been my probably most, like, lively, abundant streams with views and comments, like Wednesdays. Like, I remember though, like 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks ago in those orders, no one was watching on a Wednesday. It's very... I don't know how it works. I don't know if, like, everyone's chilling on a Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Like Wednesday must be like one of those days that, like, people just like to, like, chill on a Wednesday. maybe I just don't know what's going on right. And I've not a clue. Maybe that's the best way to be. And to remain as, is not having a clue about anything about it. You are kidding me. Absolutely kidding me. No way. Okay. Right. Oh, you are kidding me. Always misplacing things. I'm always misplacing things. I'm just a misplacer. A misplacer of things. Oh, sugar satchel. Oh yeah, just the one. I'll do. Maybe that's all I need from now on. Alright, I think that I need to go into the kitchen and get some papers. Or those cigarette tube things. Oh, proper one at McDonald's as well. Might order that as well. I do. I do have to go in there. Think. Oh, alright. Alright. Excuse me. Let's have a look. Oh. Alright, hopefully I've got some left. Let's have a look. I don't think I have. But hey, it's worth a try. Oh, I do. Alright. Pretty epic. I have to get like a... No, what I might have to get like a... like one of those cotton blanket gown things for dudes. Because it's getting a little bit chilly now. Like, I'm not messing. Like, I can't remember the last time that I actually needed a blanket, or just a little bit, like a thin one, even just over me, just to keep me warm, because, like, it's cold. Like, it's strange. It's been a while. It's what it is. Wow. Pretty dark. time is it? 8:15. You know, I only started streaming last night at 8 o'clock. Like 8:15, I just didn't know what to do. I just sat there, just like reading, and then I realised how late it was, because I lost track of time. Normally I start a stream about 6:30, 7:15. Just lost track yesterday. Really did. If people are available, they'll say hello. A lot of people are busy on a Thursday though, aren't they? It's payday that for a lot of people as well. Thursday. But you guys come and go as you please. One sugar satchel. Is that all I found? Oh, there's two. Oh, I found two, look. Maybe there's three somewhere. Maybe I can find a third sugar satchel. Try and say that really quickly. Sugar satchel. Try and say it 10 times really quick. I bet by the time you say it 3 times, I know I couldn't say it, no matter how clear I sound. I've always said me. Viewers have always preferred a voice over like a, you know, because a host like that's a practical image is a lot different than like a radio host, you know, because you can use your imagination, and when you've not used it for a while, your imagination, because of work and life and stuff, we don't get a chance often to lose ourselves in our minds. But when you start picturing things and what someone might look like or what they'd be doing or whatever, that's when the imagination kicks in, right? And it creates like a, you know, like a positive chemical, because that's all imagination is. It's, you know, like chemicals and stuff. And when you start thinking and start imagining, you're more like, it's more like impactful internally, but it's longer, you see. Where like if it's physical, it's like someone can get your attention straight away, you know, when they're physically appealing. But then after a while, if that person might change in appearance or do something that puts you off, you might stop watching, because the physical appearance was 90% your viewing reason. But when someone's just like a character or a voice, you know, over stream, it might not impact you straight away like a physical image. It'll take longer to build your interest, but it's more enjoyable. It's more because it takes longer, and it's not something that's impacted you straight away. It's more the character of the individual and the personality rather than the looks, because you know that person is that person, and that's the reason why you watch. You know, it's how it is. So basically the only way people will notice something different is if my personality changes, you know, and personality doesn't change, you know, it doesn't. You are who you are when you're like a youngster, basically. Like, you know who you are when you're really young. You know what kind of mind you've got. You know who you're gonna be. It just didn't turn out the way you thought it would, but you had an idea, you know. Like, you knew what kind of personality you have, and you know that that's not changed even since school. I mean, your maturity's changed, my maturity's changed, everyone's has, but your personality, the person you were in school, the things you did for others, your actions in school, whether it was high grades, low grades, medium grades, outstanding personality in general, or whether you were shy. Either way, at the end of the day, when it comes down to the final thought, it's all about personality and character, and that helps your mind paint pictures. And when your mind starts painting pictures, you become an artist, a creator in your own mind, your own work, and the results are astonishing when your mind paints it. When your mind paints, right, what you want, like you ask your mind to paint the things you want, the detail's exceptional, isn't it? Because you can ink every atom of that image in your mind. You can create every atom that builds it. You see your mind build it. But when you put it down on paper, when you use an apparatus or an instrument to apply the image, it's going to take a long time. It's going to take years, if not months, if not weeks, if not days, to apply an image on paper by hand. But your mind will paint that image within seconds, even in colour. And that's how detailed your imagination is. Hey Dragoon. So keep in mind, you are an artist. You know, you just get tied down with work stuff, right? You know. Hey Dragoon. Oh, I know. That's why I'm mentioning artwork. I'm mentioning about the mind of the artist, like painting in your mind. I'm just helping my viewers either fall asleep, paint pictures in the mind, and relax. That's all I'm doing. But I appreciate you can draw. Yeah, I like that. It's good. So can I. I can draw as well. I really like to draw. Yeah, I know you drew the Animus version of Arthur Morgan. Instead of it being the male version of Arthur Morgan in your universe, it's a female. And she wears dark eyeliner. I understand, yeah, the Arthur Morgan Animus. Interesting. Yes. You know what, even though it might be irritating on chat to some people, or not to anyone really, but it might be, it's actually a really interesting point and idea that if Arthur Morgan did have an animus, what exactly would that woman look like? Like, you'd have no idea. Probably Sadie Adler. Well, that's your imagination, that Dragoon. You know, other people might not see that. Other people might see something else. But if that's your world and that's what's happening to it in your world, then yeah, fair enough. It's your choice. It's your imagination world. You can do what you want. I don't know about that. You're asking ghost questions that's like, I'm unable, like, say anything. Not because I don't want to, I just don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it consumable anyway, while you guys skyscape. I know it's quite early in the stream. I do appreciate you guys saying hello. Really do. Right, it's a very deep, dark story. Alright, yeah. Try not to say like stuff like about babies and stuff. Dragoon. Try to be a bit more, have more chat etiquette. Yeah, no, not just for the integrity of the channel. The integrity. It's got nothing to do with you or anyone as a. It's the integrity. Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, no, I see you're only. Yeah, no, you don't get. No one's telling you off. No one's telling you off. Just be careful saying stuff like that. Just try not to say it again. Try not to. Alright? You can say most things, Dragoon. Come on, but don't try not to say stuff like that, okay? People have been through many things. Ladies, mums, dads. Have etiquette, integrity, and have a little bit of respect for others and souls. Well, if there's a rock star game that does that, then I'm sure there's a Discord or a YouTube channel that might talk about that stuff. But this channel is not about subjects like that. So I know it's going to take a little while in steps and stuff, but on this channel it's a small community channel, so it's not a massive channel. It's a small channel. I've played Dark Souls 3. I have. It's a decent game. I've been playing Elden Ring. I've got a playlist of Elden Ring. I enjoy it. I did do the drawing of Arthur Morgan. I did. Did it by hand. It's freehand actually. It's freehand. It's like one pencil. It's not a multitude of pencils. It's just one pencil. That's what freehand is. You just got one pencil and you just draw it. You know. You don't need all the different blends. You can just make a really nice drawing with one graded pencil. It's a difficult skill to have. Oh yeah, 40 minutes, good amount of time. Enjoy the colours, guys, enjoy the colours. Try to absorb the colours. Because that's what you're full of. Is energy and colour and frequency. That's what's happening right now. Like a battery antenna. Oh yeah, you drew a character, that's good. Jack Pilgrim, that's an old film. What was you into Jack Pilgrim in the early 2010s? I would think you'd be into Jack Pilgrim. I think they're remaking that as well, I think. I think they are. You have to make a drink. They already did. Who already did? I'm not used to chat, so if I ask you to repeat anything, I'm not. I find it difficult catching up with chat. Oh, Scott Pilgrim, right? Yeah, they've already done the remake. Not surprised. Not surprised. That guy who played Scott Pilgrim in the films in the 2010s, I think he lost the role. He's actually a good actor, him, you know, he's quite decent. He's quite a decent actor, just he lost his temper, didn't he? Or something on an interview or something. I don't know. What's a terraforming planet? What is terraforming? What does that mean? Isn't that like when the planets are changing from like acids and like magma and all that to like forming rock and life, I think. Hello. Hey, Platinum. Alright. Thank you. I'm gonna get a drink shortly. How's your evening been? Oh yeah, you playing Bullet? The unwanted, unnoticed student that is subject to neglect, verbal abuse, physical abuse, and the woes and the stresses of humanity in a Rockstar comic book put into a video game for entertainment purposes. The copy is straight from the PlayStation 2, but the graphics are actually good. I've got Bully the Anniversary Edition on disc for the 360, I think. Sure I do. I really enjoyed it actually, because I think I got about to the part where you get a bicycle and stuff. Or you wanted to make a new Bully. You'll probably end up playing like a high school version of yourself and story going back in time. I can see Rockstar really pushing memories this time, like going back in time, reliving moments like they did in the GTA 5 in the beginning, when Michael and Trevor and that other dude robbed that bank, and then it went forward in time. I think Rockstar will go back and forth a lot, and I think you'll be in high school in this one and you'll understand what it's like. And I think there'll be like a short campaign where you'll be in a school and you'll be living life in the school. I think they will. Hopefully after GTA 6. Hopefully. Or even if they got Bully remastered, yeah. You know, if you actually have an Xbox One X and like download Bullet, right? Or even a PlayStation 4, because I'm sure it's available on store, right? I'm sure that is remastered. I'm sure they remastered it. Like, I'm sure they upgraded it to like a 1080p upscale. sure they did. But you're right, they haven't really... I think what you're saying is a remake. I think you mean a remake. If they remastered it, you won't be able to do much with it. It would need a whole new... It'd have to be a town, wouldn't it? A very detailed small town that isn't that big. So Rockstar would have more time to design a very small town the size of Saint Denis, or a little tiny bit bigger. And then like make it extremely detailed. So if Rockstar like made the world smaller than any other game they've made, maybe a little bit bigger than the original Bully, like a bit bigger. Like, don't make it like massive, like just like a small town, village, and then really focus on environment and organics and weather. Because I've noticed that, I know the lightning and the rain's really good in Red Dead, but I thought that rain was really bad in GTA 5. Yeah, it's a remake. It is. You'd have to do it in the 80s though. It's the only way it would work. Either late 70s with Woodstock, or early mid 80s. Like, no mobiles. You got like a cassette Walkman. That'd be good, like an actual cassette Walkman, like a really nice one. And you can go around and collect all the cassettes of all the music albums they could release, like, you know, like they do on radio. You know what I mean? Like, so you could walk around with a Walkman, like, so you'd be like a student in Bully, and you'd have like a Walkman, and what would happen is, because you don't have access to the radio, because you know, like they're too expensive, you'd basically just like find cassettes, or you could do missions to get cassettes and listen to music, you know, like rewind it and stuff like that. I think that'd be really cool. I think people would really enjoy like some kind of like interactive cassette Walkman on Bully, like 80s Bully or something. Yeah, no, of course it wouldn't work in this generation. He wouldn't be allowed to do it because he'd be in a asylum. But in the universe of Rockstar, though, you anything's possible, you know. But yeah, definitely late 70s with Woodstock and all the rebellion of all the, you know, the green energy and the hippies and all that stuff. You could do that, or you could do like, I'd say 80s would be better. I think the 80s would be really good, because at least you can go back to 70s music if you're in the 80s, right? So at least you can go back. And I think the Walkman would be good, and I think like having a diary, turning pages, would be really good, like actually turning the pages like Arthur Morgan, and that would be your phone, like a journal, you know what I mean? And you'd draw pictures around the school, like your character would be an artist, and it'd be like drawing like pictures, like be like that. It'd be like, oh, interesting area, and you like sketch there, and you'd be like sketching, like, I don't know, like people playing American football. It could be animals, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I think that'd be really cool, having like some kind of like Arthur Morgan bully character where you can be a saint or a sinner, you know, and you can choose who you want to be, and the outcomes bring out the outcome of the place and the area and the crime, you know. Interesting. But yeah, I would really like a Bully remake, but I don't think they could call it Bully anymore. I don't think you can. I think they'd have to call it like Menace or something. They'd have to call it like Menace, you know. Or Menacer. Because you couldn't call it that name. I think that's why it's not had any more games after it. I think like Rockstar, that like proud of their own work, right? Like Rockstar's so proud of their work. They're so honoured by their own work that they will not destroy that ink, that what they called it. So they called it Bully, and that's what it is. And it's like, right, oh, can we make a remake of Bully Boss? And it's like, I would. It's like, well, why can't we? We can't call it Bully anymore. Yeah, but we're not call it something else. It's like, no. I mean, it's called Bully. If we're going to make it, we're going to have to call it Bully. We can't call it anything else. Yeah, but we're not allowed to say that anymore. And it's like, well, there won't be a Bully then. It's like, what? It's like, can you not make any compromises? It's like, no, because that's the artwork, that's the story. It's like saying, oh, you can't call Red Dead Redemption anymore. Can you call it something else? Can you call it Wild West Sam or whatever? It's like, it wouldn't work. It's Red Dead Redemption. Like, that's what it's called. Can't call it anything else. I mean, if we're going to call it something else, it'd be a different game completely. You know? Because they don't want to influence bullying in, like, high schools, do they? Because that game was made for people to learn about bullying. Apparently the game was made to help people understand how bullying works and where it comes from and how the minds of a bully works, because they felt that if you understood the mind of these bullies, you'd be able to, like, kind of use your wits to, or your actions to overcome them, you know, in other ways. Oh yeah, I doubt they would. I doubt they hire this guy. Maybe if they saw me drawings, they'd probably appreciate it, but I don't think. I think they've got the amazing artist as it is. They probably don't need any more. They've got the best anyway. If they called it Bully, the generation would or do you think, well, let's just say that they don't know. But the game still exists, and it's not like the name's been changed in previous games when it's been out now. It's still called Bully, even on thing, but probably that's down to like licenses and all that kind of stuff, and ownership. Maybe if it was remade, it'd have to be rebranded. I don't know. I don't know actually the policies. It probably doesn't. It probably can be called that. Maybe they've just not made it because they just don't have time. Maybe they've tried to make Bully again. Maybe they want to, but they just don't have enough time. because they're making Grand Theft Auto 6. I mean, they're still working right now, as we speak. As we speak right now, they're still working on Grand Theft Auto 6. All the way through the night. They're working on Thingy as well, aren't they? Working on something else as well. Because if they started making Red Dead Redemption 3 in 2018, that means that it takes 5 years to make the story and 5 years to make the game. Or 3 years to make the story and 5 years to make the game. It all depends. So that means then that if they've been making that story for 5 years, because that takes longer than the game, the story, it would be 18, 19, 20, 22. So it was made in 2020 by 2023. So that means 2024, 25. So that means we'll probably get one in 2029 or 2030. But mathematically it should be 2027. We should get a trailer for Red Dead 2, really. Red Dead 3. Mathematically it should be. But with one of the Hauser brothers not being there anymore, it might take longer, might not be as good. I mean, both brothers made them games. The brothers were the directors of the company. Like, they wrote the script themselves. It wasn't like you had writers. There was no writers. That's why it was such a success, because the CEO, the joint CEOs of like Rockstar Games at the time, were the writers. Or Starship, don't know if they'll call it that. But yeah, like, they wrote it, so you couldn't contest it. You can't exactly say to the directors and the CEO of the company, I ain't gonna read that. You can't challenge what they've wrote, because there's no writer to challenge. It's the director and the CEO. So you basically like got to read, and you've got to express what they've written. If you don't, then there's going to be like malfunctions in the energy of the game. It's got to be perfect. It's like a Mona Lisa, isn't it? You know, it's got to be perfect. It can't have any flaws, no shortcuts, no quick you know, change of this. It's like everything's just like the natural. The only thing that Rockstar control is the outcome of prequels. You can't change a prequel. You can't change Red Dead Redemption 2. You can't change Red Dead Redemption 1, because they've already been written. Like, Red Dead Redemption 2 was set before the first one. So whatever happens in the second one, you can't change it, because it's already been written and it was already happened before the first one was made. So that's how good they are. That's how good they are at writing. Rockstar, that's how exceptional they are, because the stories they write they've already been written in the game itself without them writing it. It's already been written anyway. Like, they've already wrote it before they made that game. It's incredible. That's why they're the most successful gaming company in the world. is because they're writers and creators. What you want to look for is the bright yellow and really difficult to find. Right, okay. See, that's like a yellow, look. Do you see it? Right, so what you want to do is look for another yellow one. So there's two over there. In fact, there's... But they look yellow, but they turn green when you go close. So what's this? See, it goes green. That went green. So... There we go. And I'm very dry this evening. Very dry. My eyes were dry last night. Now it's my throat. I can't win. Might just get like a big massive mug of water and just drink it. All of it. That'll sort it out. But thank you very much for your support on the stream yesterday. It was a very nice... I had a lovely turnout actually. It's just taken a while. Is that a moon? Bleak. Tropical. Is that acidic? Toxic? Supercritical? Oh, it's radiation. What's this? Oh, is this ice? Lifeless? Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh. Frost. Oh, Heimel. I bet that's really cool. Oh, what? Got quite a few planets here to check out. Right? Poisonous, eh? Alright, so we got a bleak moon. You wonder what they will do with Red Dead Redemption 3. It'll be a prequel. It's a prequel. You only have to go back like 3 years. They could probably go back 8. They can do whatever they want. They can do whatever they want. And that's what's beautiful about it. You know, they can write whatever type of, you know, whatever type of madness they want. Wow. Dry throat. Oh, that's all we need.